look into that too.
Tony, please, Phil. We're getting off point. I grew up in this, guys. And I just lost my friend Rusty. And for reasons I will discern in time, believe me. There's one thing my father taught me, it's this. A pint of blood costs more than a gallon of gold. My business, all of our businesses, this infighting's costing money.
I'm willing to move forward. Let the past be bygones.
Fine with me.
A wise decision on both your parts. Now what I'd love to see is a truce. Wipe the slate clean. The no-shows, the wire room, veto, put it all behind us. Your brother Billy, whatever happened there.
All right, then. Whatever happened there?
The shooter.
Whatever happened there?
God rest his soul.
I'll tell you what fucking happened. This piece of shit's cousin put 6 bullets in the kid without any provocation whatsoever.
My cousin's dead.
Fuck you.
No, hey, we were making headway here. I didn't mean to
Fuck
say...
what you meant, cocksucker. Come on.
Jesus Christ, Carmine, what the fuck? Why would you possibly bring that up?
Ready, right?
He's holding the bullet, looking the other way. So the nail gun goes off, Bob.
Come on. Ready?
Fuck.
Ready?
The safe.
What?
Where I live. You asked?
Right.
Why you asking? You gonna come over? Take me on a date?
Yeah, absolutely.
I got a son, Hector. He's 3.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's go now.
You gonna call me, right?
Mustang 19.
Hey, there's only 6 numbers.
I left the last one off. You wanna find me, you're gonna have to work for it.
Ready up.
I didn't hand that off.
You have an emergency call on 2.
Oh my God. Pop?
Guess so.
That's not funny.
Had to get your attention.
Well, you had my attention, now you're wasting my time. I have to go.
Hold on. You got a warehouse listed on Panama. There used to be a uniform supply. What's he asking?
3 1/4? Can I go now?
I was driving by. I thought it had some potential.
But it's really 9,400 square feet of leaky tar paper roofs and clotted galvanized plumbing and no foot traffic to speak of.
He's up on a hard sell there. I'm thinking, you get the seller to knock something meaningful off the asking. I fix it, you flip it. But whatever happened, we did make some money together, right?
Are you serious about this?
Oh, you never do shit like that?
I'll get back to you. Now I was up for anything. He signed the escrow papers, and I'm not sure what happened, but he left. It was so fucking humiliating. I was so worked up, I just needed to smooth it out. So there's the crystal. I mean, could have been worse given my history. Could have been junk.
Julie, right?
Juliana.
Christopher. I like your share, man, seriously.
I'm glad. Or sorry, I guess.
Got a similar situation with my job. I really get that rush when it's working.
I don't think I've ever heard you sharing there. Not a judgment, by the way.
You learn as much from others. I split my time at NA, too. That's another thing, huh?
Tell me about it. You look familiar.
Pork store there, Century House.
Ready?
Oh. Right. Wow. Cool. So I guess I'll see you. Or maybe next week. Here.
Wait. You want to go for coffee?
Well,
Here we go.
okay.
Shot.
Want to follow me to that dive on Sip and JFK?
Let go. Down.
God damn.
For some people,
On the ready.
depression is a form of forced introversion. Like it's extremely painful, but it's forced introversion.
Where you been?
On the Rollers.
Shit.
I left you a message. The annual Christmas tour you went.
How was you?
Nice. We gave an Xbox.
Ready.
So, Stan Klimek was there. Ruth's husband. He works for Kroll.
Private
Fix
eyes?
the eagle.
Does their
Fix the
computers.
eagle.
Anyway, I was telling him about Aid, and he said we should hire professionals to track her down.
Calm.
It's not as expensive as you might think, Tony. He gave me his card.
Look, it's not about the money.
Come on. Come
Do you
on.
ever think that maybe it's an intrusion into Aid's personal life?
What if she's in trouble, Tony?
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready. Ready.
Stan said they had this case
Oh,
once. This guy who was child support. He was a hiking enthusiast, missing 12 years.
Ready.
And they tracked him down to a watering station in the
18
Mojave
Cardinal.
Desert.
18 Cardinal.
Come on the spec house. I need you to go lean on that building inspector. Leave it alone, you say. Do it today, for all our sakes. My wife needs a career.
Tony, hey. Season's greetings. Good holidays to your family, huh?
Yeah, you too. Well, it's better than I thought.
I got close with the developer, thought he could do apartments, some light retail, but we snagged on some zoning issues.
Let me worry about that. So who's this fiance you were telling me about?
Jesus. What the fuck do you want here? Just move on, huh?
I was confused. I'm not now.
What a coincidence, because that's exactly how I feel. Take all the time you need. Just stick it in the lockbox.
It's only the latest draft. Guy who wrote it, I met him at a meeting. JT Dolan, big user.
You can tell. It's relentless.
Yeah, it's a work in progress.
I didn't mean it like that. There's a lot in it. Are you sure about the title, Cleaver, the Jerry Mathers connection?
Rules of success for pictures like this, one-word titles. Saw, Hostile, Cleveland.
But Michael, he knows it's the boss right away. You might want to make more of a mystery out of it.
Maybe.
This boss, he's a really rough... Is Anthony Soprano like that?
He's just a jumping off point for the character. He's got some similar-ness. Like he thinks everything's his.
But it's not.
I can't get into it, but there are some rules.
Thank you. Don't get into it. I don't want to know.
It's just weird, you know, being where he's been.
He hasn't been anywhere. Nothing happened. I told you that.
Don't matter. He's been there in his mind.
Ugh. Fine.
You're right. Guy's got a lot more in his mind than this. Like whether or not to have that third sandwich.
wrong. I love Dom more than anybody. My point is, we don't know if Tony was behind this.
It's payback for Vito.
So why the fuck did they blow up the wire room?
Balls on this prick. Blow up a store. You call that balls? Balls is you look a guy in the eye while you jam a ice pick to his lung. I meant balls as in nerve. Gall. I know what the fuck you meant. As far as I'm concerned, this is like 9/11. Tony wanted our attention? Fine. He got our attention. Now we wipe him off the planet. You know that fat cocksucker says I look like the Shah of Iran? Who does?
Tony.
I never got that at all. That piece of shit. It's irrelevant, Phil. But he's testing you all the time, and you keep indulging him. You're right. But whack a boss? I won't do that. It's been done before. And it was wrong then. Eye for an eye then, huh? Pick somebody over there.
White trash motherfuckers and Narcotics Anonymous. Fucking Jerry Springer show.
The fuck with your whining tonight?
Listen, been involved with this girl.
Right in there. That's the place to share.
It's complicated. Remember that real estate agent Tony was dealing with? The Jewish one?
Fucking A. He planted the flag. I'd back off.
No, he didn't do shit, she said. He wanted to, and never pulled the trigger.
Okay. It's touchy, but okay.
I don't know if it's okay, but fuck him and what he don't know, you know?
So what's the problem?
She's in recovery. Junk.
Her? Fucking movie of the week. Listen to me. That last run you went on, beginning with the feast, how hard you had to work to get back from that? Civilians. Their bosses find out they slipped, they get a plane ticket to Minnesota. Tony will fucking mulch his roses with what's left of you.
She's solid now, years sober. We fucking met at a meeting.
That never happens to me.
That's all you gotta say.
School's of thought. Two of you together could be enabling. Bad habits shared.
But it's more like she knows how bad it is. We watch out for each other. She wouldn't even let me have Red Bull, seriously.
Well, that's the other school. Two is stronger than one.
I know I'm different with her.
Well, I guess we just keep an eye on it. Fucking lucky cocksucker.
Another married man?
I know. And it gets worse. I think he's connected.
To what?
The mafia.
No.
But actually, I know he is because I was involved with his boss. You ever hear of Anthony Soprano?
I'm sorry, Jules. I don't even know where to fucking start.
I know. I know. The stupid thing is, he's sweet. It's good to me.
I want you to listen to this very carefully. I'm your sponsor. I'm not judging you. I'm not disappointed. I am concerned, and I'm here to help you help yourself. Unlike you, I've lived in North Jersey my whole life, and those people, like his boss, they are sociopaths. Murderers, actually.
I know.
Who the fuck are these guys?
Don't hug me. On top of everything, I'm getting a cold.
Jesus Christ. Shut up. Xavier Naguamacon. Terry and Arnold's not a safety. He's a corner.
My baby's sleeping. Just come on and suck our dick.
What's this asshole's problem?
My ex used to go down and kick their asses, but now they're back. Okay, Bobby. It's all right.
Shit. What is this fucking shit? Bert Auburn? Well, at least that's accurate. Yeah, that's not a real guy. Who the fuck is this guy?
Look, alright, you guys move.
Where's Jaden Daniels at?
20-year-old. When my parents gave it to me last Christmas.
They fucking on my boy Milrow like that. No Bama running backs up here? God damn, they getting it in. How does little Tony have a sex scene? Jam Miller, 18th running back. I find that really hard to believe, Madrid. Do not fuck with that. This guy's speed better be OP. Ooh! Okay, Kobe Prentice will not ever make it in the NFL. Not him. Not him.
Don't talk. That's it. You're fucking grounded. I got Go down to pharmacy, get some Robitussin.
No, it's got dextromethorphan.
What are you gonna do? Rip your fucking lungs out? This is crazy.
Certainly seem very anxious to get cough medicine in here.
How was that thing? Fuck it. It's over the counter. How much shit could be in it?
Is that the girl from Good Wife?
Maybe you could get some valerian tea. You put 8, 9, 10 tea bags in a cup.
What's that gonna do?
It's equal to like taking a Valium.
I didn't know that.
Same chemical family. Gotta have some cough suppressant value, right?
Worst case scenario might help you sleep at least.
You think?
Valerian tea.
You have to go to the health food store.
Jesus Christ, they didn't teach you how to use a pair of pliers yet?
Oh, it smells all Christmassy in here.
Oh, the Russo's picture of their dogs. Cat and children. Oh my God. The building department. They're repealing the stop work order on my spec house. Construction may begin immediately. Tony, is this you? This is the best Christmas present I could ever get.
Better return that vacuum, I bet you.
So, Christmas Eve, besides the shrimp, I told the Santa the cherry stones.
Fine, good.
You sure? Because last year you said the cherry stones were chewy.
A little next then.
Jesus. Ebenezer Scrooge over here.
Stop breaking my balls about clams. I don't feel good.
Salt scrub, lemon scented. You're cool as a cucumber.
Did I say I'm hot? I got a tightness in my chest up by the esophagus.
Well, you just had to check it before.
I wish somebody would fucking kill his ass. Bitch ass motherfucker.
Imagine the Christmas Marie and the kids will be having after all that with Vito.
The Bellas, too. Catching a stroke.
Remember last year at my mother's house? Francesca's performed a beautiful solo of O Holy Night. Vito accompanied her on the piano.
I gotta try and take a shit.
Now, when one is having a heart attack, the body releases proteins and active markers, which we would detect in the blood. They don't show any, sir.
So, his heart is fine?
Jesus Christ.
Mr. Vito received 18 million for that diagnosis. sources.
So what the hell's wrong with me?
My guess is simple gas.
I always say he's full of hot air.
As long as you got one, they will give you some fantastic.
How are you, prick?
Nervous Nelly. That's what you are.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready?
I'm so sorry. This asshole loves you.
Bye.
To look this loss.
Let's go now. Ready?
What the fuck?
Hot, hot. Stop. Ready? Ready? On the jump. Go. Shut up. Shut up.
Crash card! Can I get a crash card?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called
Prime
Silicon
time.
Valley and
What
Levi
the
Stadium
fuck?
in Santa Clara. Tonight we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They'll start out here with the option left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Hooker. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Hooker's going to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. So opening drive, 3rd down. They complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, and the ball should be there. And then they can do some work afterwards.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
To throw on 2nd down, here's Hooker. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield.
I paid that guy $32 million a year.
A lot of short passes. See if they can generate some run after the catch.
Are we serious?
They'll send the tight end in motion. 3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
All right.
Down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 13. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll get this to the 26-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The Niners at 6-3 on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Purdy from the gun. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
On 3rd down, here's Purdy. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Check smash. 70 Rangers.
Here's Hooker to throw it. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on, you're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here's Hooker. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Now Hooker going to change things up a bit. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. Complete. This is Mitchell. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Motherfucker.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 2nd down, here's Gibbs.
What are you fucking doing?
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, they're going to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
We're scoreless after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hooker. Back of the
Damn.
Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a difficult catch. I admire the fact that he actually caught the football. Worked so hard to get his feet down inbounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really?
Yeah, that he is.
How about that? What about young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there.
And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Got a man, it's Robbie Chosen. And they get him to the ground quickly, but he's out near midfield at the 49-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Nice little juke. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another 1st down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. Not only an explosive play, but an explosive run. I mean, broken tackles along the way to pick up that yardage.
The way things kept churning for him, feet were moving, the legs were driving. Looks like someone who spent his off-season working on hill work, running through sand, all the things that you want to build up those leg muscles.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in.
What?
It should be a first down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count.
You fucking
Instead,
pussy.
You've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. McCaffrey. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. The ball's out.
Give me that. Give me that.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
I'm locked in, motherfucker. Let's go. Yeah, you accept that little defensive pass interference. Bullshit.
And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Purdy.
What in the fuck is this shit?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right about 20
Oh my God.
Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
McCaffrey running up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get the ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Nowhere to go.
Reed collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing here, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Able to find Gray here. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have got it back to within a score. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
No.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body.
He's got a man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. First down, Lions.
Get it.
On 1st and 10, Hooker.
No! What the fuck?
That's going to be intercepted.
Jesus Christ! I pulled back!
At their own 40-yard line.
Son of a bitch.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 61 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. On first down, it's Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Over the middle, and he's got Gray.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Purdy sets up to throw again. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he returns this to the 22. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Unbelievable.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And the slot man goes in motion left. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3rd down and 1. Operating from the gun. Purdy. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Off play action. Here's Hooker. Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Drake Jackson able to record his 5th sack of the season. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Hooker now on 2nd down. That's complete to Laporta. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Hooker's going to throw it. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. They'll go for it. Hooker.
Fuck!
And it's going to be batted down.
Oh, shit.
The Lions 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Purdy off the play fake. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice. Him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to widen their advantage. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. Incomplete.
Fucking
just what they need, a lecture from me, but some confidence is what will get them into this spot. And now they're continuing to trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing. Hooker. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On the ready. Back. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Hooker now on 1st down. And his
throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. They go play action. Here's Hooker. Wide open receiver, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Hooker now off play action.
What are you doing?
Just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now Hooker. That is caught by Laporta. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the Niners' 3-yard line.
Let's go.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta from 3 yards out. And the Lions have cut it back within a score.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Hooker going to try to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. His throw incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Purdy. That ball caught, it's chosen. And they work this well outfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Purdy from the gun. Right side, and he finds Gray. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Purdy now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Out of the gun, Purdy rolling to his right.
Oh, instant rollout. Damn, I should pause it. Fucking bitch.
And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. Well, he caught it. It's St. Brown. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 70 yards. And the Lions use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Madrid already got me. Madrid already got me. I was about to grill into his that motherfucking ass.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Yeah, nah, buddy.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And they get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. This is McCaffrey on the give. Gets through and now an opening. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And even 100 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Purdy. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Robbie Chosen, 36 yards. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams.
Damn.
They cannot get this out
fucking
to the
hole there.
yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Zig route to the tight end is crazy. Shut your bitch ass up, man. Mud as fuck.
They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Off play action. Here's Hooker. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. 7 yards there and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Hooker to the air yet again. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw on second down, here's Hooker. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Hooker. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Lions have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Purdy looking to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And Allen's got it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. A beautiful fake. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 113 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
From the 29, here's 2nd and a yard.
This is Williams, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing here, Purdy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Their shot for the end zone almost cost
You motherfucker! God damn!
But boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football, and if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
Again from the 15, 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy to throw.
And he comes back with one complete.
And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. Now 1st and goal.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
That would give to the big fullback use check. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
This is 3rd and goal. Here's Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Hey, check that. Street.
To throw is Purdy.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This is 1st and 10. Hooker to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now Hooker. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Riley Patterson on. A lot of pressure on this kick. This to potentially send us to overtime. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright. And they're denied a chance at 3 points.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish this season strong.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.